Alright, we're heading to the Lost Forest now. I'm just showing the free movement you can on the map. But you can't go anywhere except back to Soldeia and to Lost Forest. Now there's a new action. I can actually swing my sword around and stir up the leaves. This is the X button, which is also the interaction button. Now I'm skipping the movies because they feel kind of pointless to me. No, I don't need a battle tutorial. They're generous enough to give you one enemy to fight. And the skeletons are pretty easy.
Think you can dodge this? Think you can dodge this? Think you can dodge this?
And you can break off parts of an enemy's body. And I suggest attack from the side or the back. That's the best way to get rid of an enemy. Now the second part is kind of useless. Both of them talk about purification or defeating enemies and the photons. I don't like calling them photons, I'd rather call them ice crystals. What you do is that with the square button here, you can freeze an enemy dead in its tracks, and plus, when you hit a frozen enemy, you can teleport.
You have no choice.
No, actually I do have a choice. And I was lucky to get a critical hit. You're gonna see me pick up a lot of items from combat. And one of the ones I'm trying to get is the Skull Receptacle, which is an attack from the head.
This is no place for amateurs.
Okay. I'm not going to show you many of the battles in the Underground Pass because they're exactly the same as these. Okay, those things, the Amber and the Bone Meal and the Broken Amulet, those are materials, you barely use them for anything whatsoever. Whereas the Beetle Shell, the Skull Receptacle, they're all actually rune accessories for learning skills. For instance, the Beetle Shell is a healing rune, and the Skull Receptacle is an earth. You get experience. Magic crystals won't be important now, but they will be later. Let's see what's in here. Money. I'm heading out here. This cutscene I will actually show.
It's over there. A hidden underground passage built by Japan's royal family long ago. At the cost of countless lives.
You're kind of traumatizing the princess. You do know that, do you?
So this will take us all the way to Dupont, huh?
It seems that way.
What do you mean, seems? Is there something you're not telling me?
Don't tell him.
Oh, this is the part.
Are you listening to me?
Get out of the way. This isn't as cool as I would have expected it to be, but nonetheless, it's pretty handy later on. Come on, that's not scary.
My Einherjar. Come now to fight alongside me, for the sake of Midgard.
An Einherjar is
You know of
basically
what
the
I
chosen
speak.
slain,
Let
which a
me
Valkyrie
out.
chooses.
I'll fight all you want. Same for me.
I as well!
Be silent!
The only problem is there's kind of a...
There will come a time
The
when
Einherjar
each of your
is
powers
kind
are
of handy
needed.
in this for extra battle space, but other than that, they're kind of useless to the story. Because they're meant to be temporary. And I'll explain why later.
I'll call for you. Until then, wait here.
I don't believe it.
And where'd the crystal go?
We
Okay.
should keep pushing on.
Yeah. Stop acting stunned and follow her. I don't really like Rufus that much, he's kind of whiny. And later on he actually whines quite a bit. Okay, Mithra has joined my party. He is the first Einherjar you get in the game, and he's a mage, so he can use magic. You can hear a skull receptacle. Oops, that's the map. I think it's R1 for my setup. I'm gonna equip Rufus with the skull receptacle, so he can learn a new skill. Fortify physique, which increases defense. The trouble with it is, the whole equipment thing is they're just discovered. And you have to endure lots and lots of battles in order to learn the skill. Einherjar, on the other hand, automatically learn a skill, and the skill that Mithra has is Breakup. Which means that I can enter something called Break Mode, which is unlimited attacks temporarily if part of an enemy is broken off. And I'm just gonna show off I'm using Mithra. Now the spell that he has equipped automatically is Frigid Damsel. It's an ice spell. There are 6 elements: fire, ice, lightning, earth, holy, and darkness. And for the case of Frigid Damsel, what it does is it increases enemies. So that's kind of handy.
Our will cannot be broken so easily.
The only problem with this game is that the Einherjar are not very individualized. Because, again, they're meant for extra battle space. There's only one Einherjar that's of importance, and it's not Mithra. It actually appears in this dungeon. Okay. Now what you can do is if you teleport, I freeze, teleport and hold triangle, I launch up into the air. Now I'm gonna pause right here now.